everyone, Genome here, coming at you with my latest channel update. So for those of you who were watching the stream last night, Grader's Notes was a big success, as it always is, but I announced at the end of it the 2 interviews that I have coming up for the channel. One should be next week, and the next one should be sometime at the beginning of next month. So these interviews have been locked in. I don't have exact dates yet. I'm not sure exactly when they're going to take place. Well, I do on the second one, but not sure actually when they're going to be published. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, so let's get down to it. Let's tell you what you actually want to hear, right?
Besides, you're kind of wearing me out with your incessant babblings in my ear all night. Yada, yada, yada.
I know, what a wacky idea. So, got 2 people from very different areas, man, and one of them is actually way down south of us. So yes, I'm talking about way south. We're talking about Australia here, folks. So coming at you from Australia is former MMA fighter, current gym owner, photographer, interviewer, a man of many hats, as they used to say. We're talking about none other than a man who challenged one time for the UFC, not UCF, the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship. This is none other than Elvis Sinosic, the king of rock and rumble. So, one of the early on pioneers of the true blending of mixed martial arts. Back in the earlier days of like the UFC and things like that, it was a lot more separated. You know, you had your grapplers on one end a little more, and then your strikers over here, and it gradually started to blend kind of together. And Elvis is, you know, one of the originators of said blending. So should be for a fascinating interview. He's a really unique guy, man, and I can't wait to get there and ask him some questions. So that's the first one. The second one is a little more in keeping with what I have been doing lately. For those of you who've been watching my Friday the 13th series, I've reviewed up to 6 now. I'm going to be working on 7 this weekend. I've also had an interview with Friday the 13th Part 6 director Tom McLaughlin. Please see the description below. There'll be something down there about it, but that'll be a link to it. Fascinating guy. You should definitely give it a check out. I had some technical difficulties, but you know, the whole thing is intact, so make sure to watch that. But the next one I have going on is for someone who actually played Jason, and it's going to be in the same movie, Part 6. So we had a whole new Jason. We had the hulking, supernatural, kind of zombified Jason, right? So that required a whole new actor to what they had before. So said actor is none other than C.J. Graham, former Marine, and looks to be like a pretty interesting guy. So I'll be talking to him around the beginning of next month. So stay tuned for all that. Now, here's what I'm going to do. It's a little bit different. If you have a question for either of these gentlemen, please put something in the comments below, and I'll try to work it in with the questions I'm going to ask. Usually I don't script these. I just kind of go in and wing it, unless, you know, something specifically is asked, you know, for me to bring up. But so if you have a question for either one of these people, just put it down in the comments below, or send me a message. You know, I'm not a hard guy to get a hold of, and I'll try to work them in. So, you know, I like to include the viewers into what I'm doing. So heck, that's why I'm doing it in the first place. So anyway, I'll go ahead and wrap it up now. So pretty cool stuff to look for. I'll try to get out my Part 7 review probably by Sunday, maybe by Sunday or something. I still got to pull clips and shoot the video and edit, so that takes a while. So I'm way behind because I was out of town for a week riding the motorcycle, and then family last week. But I'm back in the saddle. I'll be content creating again, so never fear, here it comes. So yep, Elvis Sinosic next week sometime, and probably about 2-3 weeks after that, Mr. C.J. Graham, so formerly of Jason. So anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content, comics, games, interviews. You know it, you know me. I can't focus for too long on any one thing. So stay tuned. All right, until next time. This is Genome out.